In today's video, we're going to be hatching the Cyber Egg for 24 hours in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. As you guys can see right here, we got the Cyber Egg, and I've already had 65,000 of them, and I've gotten every single pet. But the question is, can we get the new mech robot secret? Before I start, if you do enjoy the video and would like to see more hatching, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But with all that being said, let's jump right in. So like I said, we went ahead and discovered all the pets right here. Just a normal index though, because if we just go to shiny, I don't have a shiny bionic shard yet. Speaking of that, that is the tier 3 legendary that is 1 in 600,000. We also got the Space Invader here, which is 1 in 50,000. And we got the Cyborg Phoenix as well, which is 1 in 2,500. I don't even think we'll need the Space Invaders anymore, so we can all delete that. The only thing we need really is the bionic shard. And if we do get it, we'll basically just need the shiny, because my team is just full of shiny game masters. But yeah, we got a few Space Invaders right here, as you guys can see. We even got some shiny Space Invaders. And right now we have 2 normal bionic shards, and also a few Mythic Cyborg Phoenixes, which is pretty cool. We'll take a look at that at the end though. Right now we're going to go ahead and get prepared. I think I'll just use the rest of my High Roller team. I know I said that a couple of times, and I haven't used it all. But once again, we have enough Evolve Potions to last us for 24 hours, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw them all on. We have a lot of Infinity Elixirs as well too. I got some from the board game as well. But yeah, this update so far has been super overpowered. Let me hear what you guys have gotten so far in the comments. But yeah, right now we're just going to go ahead and put on these Speed Evolve Potions, and we'll put on our Mythic Evolve Potion. And also we have 12 friends in here, meaning counting myself there's 13 people in here. I don't know how we keep doing it, but we keep doing it. And we also got 200% luck for 12 hours, but there's a few people playing the board game right now getting more luck for us. So thank you everyone, thank you Squeaky, thank you Abel, thank you Faith, thank you Deafblind, Festive, ACP, Micah, Broly, Rem9, thank you all. Where's me at? I know I'm somewhere on this board. Oh yeah, here's me. I'm the Space Invader right now because I don't have Round Kitty. But anyways, right now we're going to put on our Infinity Elixirs, meaning we got 90 minutes worth of that, and now we can go ahead and get grinding. I hope 200 build tickets is going to be enough. Alrighty guys, so it's been an hour since we started hatching the Cyber Egg, and we already got some pretty crazy stuff. We're now up to 80,000 eggs hatched. So that means we have completely used up our High Roller team, so we won't be needing that anymore. But as you guys can see, we now have 3 bionic shards, and we even hatched a shiny bionic shard. That's 1 in 26 million right there. So that means if I just go to my index right here and go to Minigame Paradise, here's the stats by the way, 23,000 bubbles, and a ticket multiplier of 2,800. But yeah, we can get ourselves an Infinity Elixir for free. But also, if you just take a look real quick, the Bionic Shard Shiny is actually worse in stats than a Shiny Game Master. And that's only 1 in 800,000. This is 1 in 26 million. So yeah, the Game Egg is super overpowered. What we really need is a mech robot right now. And we still got 25 minutes of Elixir. If I just throw this on now I have another half an hour. So let's continue hatching. Alright, so it's now been 5 hours since we started hatching the Cyber Egg right here. And we're now up to 116,000 hatched. As you guys can see, our inventory didn't change really that much. But we now got 5 bionic shards. So we might be able to make another shiny soon. Speaking of shiny, we still got our 1 shiny bionic shard. No sign of a Mythic though. I don't expect to get a Mythic though, to be honest. Maybe a Mythic Space Invader, but that's pretty much it. The only thing we need really is a mech robot, because that would actually make my team. Come to think of it, I'm actually starting to run out of tickets here. If I just take a look at this, sure I can only hatch for 1 day. But you know, just in case we get an Infinity Elixir, it's going to go down pretty fast. But I think we should be good with our 176 billion tickets. I know there's a glitch going around where you can hatch eggs and then you can play the board game at the same time and get tons of infinity elixirs and stuff. I haven't really tried it out yet. Maybe I should, maybe I'm late. But nonetheless, we're going to continue our hatching. Hopefully we get a mech robot, maybe something cool. Whatever we get though, I'll take it. Alright, so we now have spent 13 hours on the cyber egg. We grinded the cyber egg overnight. But as you guys can see, it is now 7:24 AM. I started at around 4 PM yesterday. But as you guys can see, if I just open up chat here, we just hatched a bionic shard in Space Invader. Unfortunately though, we still have yet to get a mech robot. But this now takes us up to 9 normal bionic shards. One more we can make a shiny. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and see our team so far. So we got the 1 shiny bionic shard, and then we got our 9 normal. So let's equip our 9 normal. I also hatched some shiny Space Invaders last night, but those are auto deleted. But we also got a shiny Mythic Cyborg Phoenix, which if you just take a look, the stats aren't that good. We have yet to hatch a Mythic Space Invader or Mythic Bionic Shard. I mean, obviously. If we would hatch a Mythic Bionic Shard, that'd be pretty bad, because then that would just be the mech robot. And this is looking sick. If I were to max them out though, they wouldn't even make my team here, so it's not worth maxing out. But nonetheless, the team is still super cool. I just hope to get a Mythic Space Invader or mech robot. That's all I really want at this point. Let's also go ahead and claim our season pass rewards and stuff. So we got a few eggs. There's an infinity elixir and a premium, which I don't have. I got a friend of mine who got a shiny luminescent from the pass, so I'm gonna go ahead and showcase that later today, or maybe the video will be out tomorrow whenever I can get that out. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get back to hatching. We still got a few hours left. You won't believe this. If you can't tell by my overreaction in chat, if I just scroll up a little bit, then we got a Mythic Bionic Shard. Do you know what I said an hour ago? If we would hatch a Mythic Bionic Shard, that'd be pretty bad, because then that would just be the mech robot. Well, it happened. In my inventory sits this Mythic Bionic Shard, which sucks. The thing is though, it does have a high ticket multiplier, meaning it will make my team. So at least I got something I can enchant. But take a look at the chances. That's 1 in 66 million. Do you know what that could have been? The mech robot. But at least we can't hatch a shiny mythic, right? Hopefully that does not happen. But I gotta say, we've been lucky. Insanely lucky today, actually. I don't think I've ever pulled a 1 in 66 million before. Actually, now I remember. The shiny mythic green hydra. Pretty much the same thing. Alright though, let's check it out real quick. Here's the Mythic Bionic Shard, compared to our normal one. Speaking of that, we can make a shiny. Yeah, it looks like the mythic one has more wings, obviously. And it's got these turrets too. I think that's a nice touch. That's a pretty cool mythic. That could have been the mech robot. And my second secret. Alright though, I guess we gotta keep trying. I just hope it does not happen again. Like I said before, we can't hatch a shiny mythic. Right. Alright, so it's now been 20 hours since we started hatching the cyber egg, guys. And I'm just gonna say this right now, I quit. You remember the Mythic Bionic Shard, right? Just about the same chance as a secret. Let's just take a look at our index, shall we? Let's go to Mythic. As you guys can see, we hatched 2 shiny Mythic Cyborg Phoenixes. Yo, pretty cool. Now let's see about Mythic Bionic Shard, shall we? Yup, we hatched another one. If our luck couldn't get any worse. Do you want to know what's crazy though? They weren't even an hour apart. We could have hatched back-to-back secrets. But no, this is worse than the shiny Mythic Green Hydra. I've been cursed by the beach inside luck gods 3 times now. Needless to say, I'm crashing out. Alright, so it has now been 24 hours since we started hatching the cyber egg. Actually a little longer. I think actually like 26 hours or so. But as you guys can see right here, we have hatched almost 300,000 of them. And we are pretty broke on tickets. But let's go ahead and see what we got, shall we? So as you guys can see, we now have a lot of Mythic Cyborg Phoenixes. We can actually make 2 shiny Mythic right now, so let's go ahead and do that. That's our first right there. And then that's our second. Though these are practically useless, they still look pretty cool. Unfortunately though, we did not get any Mythic Space Invaders. But as you guys know, somehow out of all odds, we got 2 Mythic Bionic Shards. These could have been the secret pet. And to those who don't know, that's 1 in 66.6 million. But we're not done. This game hates me today. Because I was looking through my Season 2 Infinite Pass, and look what I see! Do you see this? That's a secret pet! There's one issue though. I can't buy premium. I spent all my Robux. I've missed out on 3 secret pets today. For what? For what, Rumble? This be the day I crash out. But I guess we should go ahead and enchant our 2 Mythic Bionic Shards. Stupid Bionic Shards. Could have been mech robots, bro. Alright, let's start our enchanting. Okay, that should do it. Now we just put on the power orb. Then we head back to minigame paradise and equip best. Let's also unhide, you know. Wait, they don't make my team? To be fair, they are shiny. I have a shiny Bionic Shard. Okay, well I guess the game masters are still superior. And we still blow 162,000 bubbles a click. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be all for today. If you have not gotten 2 Mythic Bionic Shards from the cyber egg, let me hear in the comments below. But like always, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.